Why am I all the way down here? We're here for somebody's universe. 3. Sorry, 3. Let's get it. Like the video, subscribe. Let's begin to read, man. Let's begin to read. Splash. Varuna. Agony. Gandhavara. I got a 4 terabyte manga dex archive from 2020, so you're good. Jeez, he was ready. He was ready. I respect it. You didn't expect that, did you? Gandhavara wasn't part of your plan, was he? Dot dot dot. What? Wait, does it matter either way? It's a good thing for me. By the way, I just replayed Sea of Stars, New Game Plus, and beat it just in time for the watchmaker of the throws of the watchmaker. I'm excited. I'm excited. Does it matter either way? It's a good thing for me. He's weakened, but he still has some abilities at his disposal. He is capable of interfering with Ananta. So you're saying you're going to confine both of us? It doesn't matter since your summoning is about to be undone anyway. To come back again, it would have to be through a summoner of a much lower level. Yeah, I've been through that too. I'm just saying Manga Dex played nice. They linked official releases, blocked fan scans, uploads when official was available. I feel that, Corey, but at the end of the day, those companies are always going to see it as piracy, stealing, and taking it from them, even if you try to be as nice as you can about it. They don't care, you know. What's up? What's up, Blizzard? Ain't no mid bearer, it's goat bearer. It's goat bearer. East Coast Pro era. Let me stop. This doesn't matter since your summoning is about to be undone anyway. To come back again, it would have to be through a much lower level. Yeah. Okay, so Varuna's flying towards Gandhavara's Agony Watch. She was blocking me from reaching the passage this whole time, but now she's headed directly for it. She intends to completely destroy in order to prevent Gandhavara and I from returning to the human realm. Gandhavara, stop and go back. There's nothing of your clan left in the Suram realm right now. No, I have to do this. This is where the Sura realm, where I'm capable of surifying. This is the Sura realm. Sura realm. What is this heresy? Lee's dropping a diss track on Bam. I'll be here for it. Varuna not wanting to kill Gandhavara. What? There's something going on here. I'm trying to find out what's this. I just realized that this is leaking to the side a bit. Let me just make it a little bit smaller. See how it looks in OBS. I don't like when it like comes to the side like that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Actually, is it? I feel like I'm still blocking. There we go. That's Mo better, I think. Mo better. Pro era. This is the Sura realm where I'm capable of surifying, and if I let even this chance slip and can't help you, help me? No way. You came here not because of your clan or your daughter, but purely because of me. It seemed like things weren't going well for a while with him wavering at all, but this is another extreme. Listen to me. At this rate, it will be impossible to return to the human realm. Varuna is trying to destroy the passage connection to the Lake of Reflection. Yes, that's why I'll stop her. Agni, you get out in the meantime. Oh, so he's going to keep himself there. Oh, sacrifice. Ooh, great job, Gandhavara. I definitely care about him now. I think he's such a cool character and so great that he's doing this sacrifice. I tip my hat to him and I give him credit. Is that good enough for y'all? Leave me alone. I don't care about him. Agni, you get out in the meantime. Wait, I read that already. Surprised. Looks back. Tries to blast the water at Agni, but Gandhavara blocks it with one of his appendages. If you want to attack Agni, you'll have to go through me first, Varuna. He's looking quite monstrous. That's a crazy... Hold on! Why does this design look familiar? This is crazy. Actually, this is a tough pick. I'm not gonna lie, this is tough. This is tough. Damn it, this is tough. Why do I feel like I've seen a creature like this kind of recently? That was so sincere, I brought a tear to my eye. You know I be speaking from the heart. from the soul. One Last God. Title drop just happened now. One Last God, Kubera, story and art by Kurigan Babukin. Look at that tiara right there. Boom. Love to see it. Jesta. Season 3, episode 371, Someone's Universe. 3. The steel eel, maybe? We've seen this sword from before. Is that why it's familiar? Maybe you're right then. Maybe I just saw it already. My fault. I feel like I haven't seen the face in such detail like that, but not the steel eel. Maybe I'm thinking of Leviathan actually. But this looked better. I feel like someone copied some SIU copied Kurigan's homework. I'm kidding. That's Ganhaver, isn't it? But he was in the human realm. Yo, look at all the beams. That's clean. I like this panel. That's clean. Just kaiju beams, bro. And you can see like other like other things over there. Top 5 Seraforms. As long as Reach was number 1, Leviathan TOD saw someone tweet about that. That's why I think I had that thought. It was Foes, wasn't it? Or what's his name? I don't remember his name. Yeah, something like that. There was a fake Seraform during the Frozen Tears and a few random darkened flashbacks too. But we know who the goat is. Kuriko. Agni was also said to be in the human realm, but now he's here. If she had a way to bring Agni here, then Ganhaver also. Varuna isn't a fool. If she intends to capture someone, she'll solely target Agni. What reason would she have to drag Ganhaver here into the Sura realm that has become an endless sea? Although it's advantageous for water attribute transcendentals, it can't be absorbed. The environment of the Sura realm is extremely difficult to change. This sounds like it might be important. I see Varuna sitting there. Vayu's in there. I think is Vayu, right? With the beats by Dreon. Okay, so the environment of the Sura realm is extremely difficult to change. So neither earth, wind, or any other natural element can be absorbed without the cooperation of the god governing it. Just like how the Ananta clan was unable to absorb anything despite being surrounded by endless earth and were decimated by the Taksaka clan. The endless sea is also nothing more than a pie in the sky as long as Varuna opposes him as an enemy. On the other hand, the current Varuna is the one who created the sea of the Sura realm. She treats all water as an extension of her own body, allowing her to attack, defend, and heal simultaneously, while also granting her absolute cold resistance. She is impervious to all physical attacks, and mental attacks don't work on her since she's a 5th Zen god. The only 3 things that would be effective are electricity, poison, or heat strong enough to desiccate Varuna's body. But Agni doesn't seem to be able to generate that much firepower right now, and Ganhaver has no means of harming the current Varuna here. This is crazy. That's broken as hell. I didn't even see Vayu the first time I read this. Yeah, he's right there sitting there. The playlist is coming along nicely. Got 32 songs so far. I feel it. Actually, that absorption rule makes a lot of sense. I kind of feel like, I guess in the Sura realm, because the air is different or whatnot, it makes sense. But it's like you need the permission of the god to be able to use that. Since Varuna's the one fighting and created the endless sea, it's kind of like you have that home field, territorial, elemental advantage to your side, and you have even. It didn't say cold immunity. It said cold resistance, which means I feel like if somebody whose ice powers were that potent, it could still do damage. If I remember correctly, let me go back up for a quick second. I read that probably as yes, cold resistance, not cold immunity. Hey, finally caught this guy live. Welcome. Hey, so Ganhaver and Varuna are essentially having a gigantic splash fight. There's magic carping over there, bro. Nothing happened. One more reason for the kings to be close to the god that rules over the clan attribute. Indeed. Varuna's body. Ganhaver has no means to harm Varuna. Of course, Varuna's attacks don't seem to have any effect either, but just watching. If her goal is to isolate those two here by simply removing the passage to the human realm, it's only a matter of time before she succeeds. What if you help Agni? Hmm? You can amplify Agni's fire with wind. Even though I can't really join in the fight, I think I can inflict some effective damage with my own poisonous attacks. If you accept, I will use hiding and convey the plan to him. How long are we going to hold our breath here? If she's even talking about abandoning this universe, it's obvious which side we should take. Interesting. Ganhavra's looking spooky. I can see Ganhavra flying around. I mean, Ganhavra. Agni, I think, right here. I don't see Varuna on this panel. Nothing like a good binge. Gonna dip until TOG, though. Haven't read Kubera since the side stories. Not need to let peak build up for the 200 chapters before I consume. The chapter hasn't dropped. I haven't found it yet, but if you guys find it, let me know. Imagine being a fish and pissing off water so much it wants to kick you out the ocean. No, a good binge is always amazing. There's Agni, his fire. Something just happened. Did you try persuasion first because you had time to spare? So now you don't care if I die? Don't try anything foolish and just wait for your summoning to be cancelled, Agni. The more you force yourself to move, the more dangerous it becomes for you. Agni Nim. How feasible is that when my summoning is about to be undone? If I can't escape anyway, how about one last desperate gambit to take you down with me, Varuna? Okay, well, I kind of want you to go back to the human realm, but let's see what's going on. Okay. In this Sura realm, your fire is nothing, using the wind to amplify it. The fish they just here are helping Agni, but that'll only last for a moment. In the face of infinite water, it's impossible to... Something grabbed their hand? A few things grabbed their hand. What are those? You may hate Ganhavra, but you must create an ocean for the Ganhavra clan in the Sura realm. If you're blinded by your hatred for him and fail to see the innocent victims, those sins will come back to haunt you. Got eviscerated? Evaporation? Brilith. Baby girl's back. Oh, Brilith. You can ruin my life. Got the fire. Light in my eye. She's back. Hey. I picked the right day to use the Brilith picture. That's fucking crazy. I just did it because that's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. Screenshot the eyes. I need all the screenshots. All of it. Yes, sir. Remember when Ushas talked about how the souls of the young Rakshasas don't go to the afterlife, but they fertilize the universe? I do remember. Oh, snap. That's a good catch with the young Rak souls. No way Varuna gone just like that. Hey, packed up. Are you alright, Brilith? I was worried seeing you gasp for breath and then fall unresponsive. I'm fine now. I'm okay. Alright, I'm glad you're okay. Please don't fall asleep too deeply. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. How fortunate that we were locked up in a labyrinth like an anthill with no light or wind at all. It's a place where it wouldn't be strange to lose one's mind. Anyways, what should we do? While you were asleep, Taksaka came in and took only Agwan out with him. Agni was in such a critical situation that he expended a lot of vigor. Did he take her as a summoner to call Agni back again? I guess he looks after her since they're blood related. Looks like we're stuck here as hostages. Now that Taksaka's blood relative is gone, they may try to kill us soon. It must have been because of Taksaka that Ashura didn't dare lay a hand on us. Just in case, I asked Taksaka. I told him that I wouldn't tell a soul if he helped us, and to please tell me how to find a way out. Then he just glanced over there and turned around without answering. He had such a fierce expression on his face. He's indeed Mr. Kasak's father. Where did he glance to? Where did Taksaka glance towards? I was standing right about there, and he glanced in my direction. Here, there's a hole. She didn't even consider the idea that he was actually being like, it's right there. Is that the goat Clary? No, it's Mira. It's Mira. Brilith. Yep, Mira wearing hella long dresses now. Yeah, bug legs. Mira, the girls, that long dress has drip. Yeah, it's Mira. I get it because the kind of like the blue hair and the thing around her like her head made it look like it had like the little like fish Atlantean ears things, but no. There's a hole. If you look in, there's a wall on the other side with a hole carved out straight across from this one. It seems he made an escape route for Hati Vayu. Oh, they're out. Wow, it really is an escape route, huh? Taksaka Nim, you could have just told me. Look at my girl. Huh? Agni, no, chill! Ah! No, I'm kidding. What happened outside while we were trapped? First, let's get to a safe space. Let's look for any landmarks. We have to figure out at least the direction to the city so that I can use Hati Vi. Intro. Oh. I'm sick and tired of him, bro. I'm so tired of this nigga, bro. Why is he like this? Why are you the way that you are, bro? I'm sick and tired of him. Oh my goodness, he just popped out and showed ninjas. Like Here do we go. Here we go. There's Indra to be continued. Oh my gosh. This fucking demon, man. He's not a god, he's a fucking demon. He's that is the devil. You are the devil. Kurigom's comment, I'm sorry to all the readers who expected God Hover's water drinking show. It was undrinkable? What? Oh, that was a good chapter. I highly enjoyed that. That was great. Thank you, I did that too. It's game over, man. Perfect reaction. Of course, it's fucking Indra again. Indra out here dropping summoners like flies. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up the skull with him. Talk about Mira. Mira, why you back? We don't give a what you want for you. What? Zap. All right. Holiday resting today. Day 1, 2, 3. Date at home. I remember this. Save me. This is from thing. I like this. I want to screenshot this. Save this. Indra's not like them. Kurigom's blog, season 3, episode 371. Someone's universe. Tree. The trio test. As befitting of Varuna, the water god, she has fin-like options. You might be confused thinking, wasn't it already like this? What's the difference? It's like Agni's one assimilation. It is stronger than before. Interesting. You again. Hateful sight from Verona's point of view. I've never depicted Ganhaver's Sura form in such detail before, but in the end, you liked it better in Season 2, Episode 62, with all the shadows, rather than it being revealed like this. LOL, I put several times more of my effort into this scene than the one in Season 2, Episode 62, but I was truly shocked to hear that you thought it was roughly drawn compared to then. This panel is tough. What are they talking about? There's a rawness and a mysteriousness and like a menacing presence to like when it's shaded, but you still want to know how it looks in detail. Like, what are we talking about? This is like, oh, whoa. I guess technically we didn't see Rashad's and the Fleshmancer's like real face, but when their bodies decayed, they hid in their cloaks. Like, we still know what they looked like to some degree, though. I don't know. I feel like they be complaining at her for no good reason. This shit is cold, man. Leave Kurigom alone, bro. She out here giving you the artistry, and y'all like, it looked better in Season 2. Fuck off. But then what should I do? It can't be helped that leaving it to the imagination looks cooler. That's why I said I'd rather not show his ma. In fact, the reason I don't show the body of God Havras for a similar reason. It's better to leave it to the imagination. That's fair. Kurigan commenters suck. She needs to listen to Naya instead. Facts. It's sad how it's always the comments that catches Curry's attention. Yeah. I wish there was a way to give her some praise and like, yo, you're doing great. You're doing phenomenal. Like, don't even worry about all this hatred. This hatred. Watching. This kind of scene where someone explains something from the side while watching a fight, a scene like this is common enough in action comics, but I actually don't like this type of narrative tool that much, so I tend to make a point to avoid it. But here I felt like using it was inevitable to add explanations. Varuna, Agni, and Ganhavra are characters who have fought each other many times, so it would be awkward to have them analyze each other's skills or add it to their dialogue. In the end, the people involved can't see anything, so someone has to say it for them. I get you saying. Long time no see, Brilith. If the part of Rand versus Shess and Shore hadn't been omitted from the main story, she would have made an appearance there, a short one, but part of that was omitted. But the part that was omitted would have ended with Shess still not developing into the next stage. Oh, it's just a fucking bum. And there wouldn't be the catharsis readers want, nor scenes that reveal any hidden details and settings. So that was the exact section where readers would complain about the story not progressing. I do not regret omitting them. That's the right answer. Don't regret anything. What's all this? Okay. Couple special week. Here's a part of the special panels from the holiday event. The full panels are now under season 3, ep 374 and 371. This is the 123rd day at home. Yeah, it occurs about too wholesome, tame, lol. The food in the bowl, spicy curry. Yuta isn't smiling because it's delicious. There's a few different parts in the rough sketch. First, the shape of Liz's mouth changed. Then Yuta's bangs, which didn't fit his lying down position, were brushed aside to show his forehead, and Yuta's clothes were also changed. Originally, he was going to wear a regular long sleeve top, but I thought there would be definitely complaints about the difference in exposure between the two characters, so I thought of making them both wear long pajamas, to be fair, but since they're already so wholesome, I thought it wouldn't be good if the clothes were even more tame than in the main story, so I made them wear sleeveless tops. Coincidentally, someone in the fan cafe uploaded the picture of Rand that was given out as an event prize in the past. Since this week's Fast Pass episode 374 is also focused on couples, people were like, what kind of couple special week is this week, lol. But the flow of the story in the webtoon is what it is. The event prize was uploaded by someone who previously received them, and the holiday special panel was originally supposed to be April Fool's Day event, but it was postponed, so I didn't intend it at all, but strangely it all happened this week. Haha, are you happy? Here's a screenshot of the art for those on Naver account. It was seen from the previous mentioned first kiss that Rand didn't remember, but Rand did. Curry wanted to draw it officially, then stopped herself since the age gap would look weird. Rana was 20 and Rand 30, looking 15. Not Chess on Fraud Watch. There's criticism, then there's a word I can't say on here. It's like, I feel like they make her overthink so many of these things when I read stuff like this, where she was like, well, I thought the costume would be too wholesome, and you guys are like, what kind of special week is this? I'm focused on couples, and it's like, leave her alone. Oh my God. Just complaining about absolutely nothing when she's out here cooking, frying, chefing, baking. Tired of it. How do we feel this week? How do we feel? How do we feel? How do we feel? What are you guys thinking? How do we feel? Indira's bastard ass at the very end had to come and ruin out all the energy, all the good vibes of escaping. Good lord. Ganhavra and Varuna are having a mid-off. I'm kidding. I just said that to be like they're just splashing water around because they basically can't really hurt each other, so it's kind of crazy for the most part. So Varuna's goal is obviously to destroy the entrance to the Lake of Reflection, but it's just like splash. It almost this might sound crazy. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't read Bleach or watched Bleach. Very Toshiro Hitsugaya versus Haribel. You know what I'm saying? You know how like he can freeze and she can just turn it back into water, and they're just having a mid off like, oh my god, splash, oh my god, cold, oh my god, splash. It's just like kind of funny to me in that regard. That's all. The kitchen smells good, absolutely fantastic. Good chapter. Even the blog posts were interesting. Indra, too wholesome, can't exist in Kubera, unfortunately. I'm finally happy to see Brilith. I think we haven't seen current Brill since before Maruna's time reveal. Feel like around the time Rand popped up and they had like a clash, like around there or something like that, or maybe like one of the backstories when she was a kid, a child, being protected. But it's been a long time, yeah. But Naya Gunhover was the vocal point of this chapter. Can you really say Indra ruined it? Yeah. 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 Nah, just the demonic pull up. Like, all right, it almost like I almost have to wonder like, do you think Taksaka would set them up like that? I don't think so, but it's just I don't know. He's just getting rid of like summoners and whatnot. I don't know what's going on with this boy. I'm tired of him, but it's been a long time. This chapter's an 8.5 to me. Indra topping out Ganhavra in spite is a day. Listen, man, Gandhi pulled up and he did his thing. He pulled up for Agni for no other reason, trying to help him out. Credit where credit is due. That's all I got to say on the matter. I ain't going any further. But Indra, bro, he's a demon. And I don't care. The jaw, the mandibles, the whatever of Ganhavra's Sura form in detail with all the like everything. They look cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's crazy. What am I sitting at? 8.5 sounds about right, honestly. Wouldn't go higher than a 9, lower than an 8. So 8.5 sounds about right to me. Indra still being able to smile that wide after seeing his dead lover. I wonder what happened there with that's a good point, because he was like around there fighting with Iran and whatnot. After the Vigor Boys took over the body. Did he win and Iran get stopped? Of his lifespan? I think Taksaka was just getting his granddaughter and helped her in secret because Ashura was watching. Okay. To be honest, I like Agni being. I'm glad you finally turned the corner, but could you dial it down like 5 notches in the friendship power? I'm not ready for this. Like, you know a lot of fuckery. We gotta talk. Thank you for riding out, but we gotta hash some things out before we get to that point. That's fair. I think Indra is gonna try to manipulate Mira some way or form, and Brilith is gonna check him because she knows how he rocks. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I actually like a lot of the panels of Ganhavra like zoomed out, like sending beams and blasts towards Varuna. I thought they looked pretty good. This one was cool, obviously with the ice and everything. Not that one. The block was good. This one is cool because you can see all of his things behind him looking crazy. Then the come down. This is I'm sorry. This panel is so fucking tough. Like these ones like right here with like just all the beams. Like I think this is cool. I really like these ones. There was like a few more. I think 2 more. I like that these guys were just hiding and listening, and they're like, well, if they're gonna destroy the universe, we might as well, whatever. It's interesting that Kurigam says she hates when the peanut gallery is commenting when people are fighting. You know, like Dragon Ball, like Goku and Stella are moving so fast. I can't follow them. Like, because I kind of feel her on that. It was drool. That's crazy. I feel her on that, but I think there's a time and a place for it. And I get it. Sometimes we need exposition because the fighters are fighting. They're not going to be like, well, the reason that I'm in this fight with you is because when I was 13, my dad found me in the forest. And it's like, no, we're not going to do that. So like, I think she utilized it well for something she doesn't like to do. So yeah. Sorry, I can. Brilith is blocking a little bit. But this one I liked a lot too. What I'm saying, this one's clean. I'm chewing on mint. What if you help Agni? Do you think Agni burned out and went and got desummoned, and that's why Brilith is good again, or do you think with the aid of the wind and whatever fire he was using, they were able to take out Varuna or hurt Varuna enough that Agni could escape and not use up a bunch of vigor? What do you think? I also found it interesting that she didn't like. I know he explained it already, so we know, but we didn't actually hear him repeat like the plan. It's like Agni Nim. Dot 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 dot. Bitch, I am red. Dot 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 dot. Shots on your head. And just like, how feasible is that when my summoning is about to be undone? She also set up the appearance and the participation of the Rakshasas in the previous episode through Agni's dialogue. Oh. That's raw. That's raw. Listen, I hope Agni didn't burn himself out just trying to take out Varuna. I don't know if it's worth it, but I gotta see what's going on. There's something in play here that I feel like I'm just not picking up on, but I feel like it's being implied through this conflict, but my brain's not braining. Can't gods move pretty freely to the Sura realm from the god realm? I don't recall. Do you mean like almost instantaneously, or just really fast? I don't remember, honestly. I really don't. I wish I did. I apologize for that. If he got desummoned, he might be able to actually just get back again to the water gate, because gods have to be summoned to go specifically to the human realm. If he's gonna be in the god realm and the Sura realm, as you're saying, he wouldn't need a summoner. Is that what you're insinuating, Soul? Soul, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament. I did. You know I had to show solidarity to my syndicate. Anyways, yeah, 8.5 is right for me. I'm going 8.5. I like that number. I don't know what my favorite panel is this week. The panels were crazy. That's what's blowing me. I think if he got desummoned, he just stayed in the Sura realm and wouldn't be able to go back to the human realm. Time limit. Okay. It wouldn't like send him back to the god realm or whatever. Okay. Well, I guess for that you have to be quote unquote destroyed and then reform or whatever. All right. Makes sense. He was kind of breaking apart though, was he? I don't know. I can't really tell. But was she? Do you think she was asleep because he was using so much vigor? You are right, Brilith. I'm happy to see Varuna getting her karma for not creating an ocean when she should have. You dumb B word. It would be super cool if he didn't need a summoner anymore because of a Kali hack. That'd be nice. Just floating around doing your thing. Just use the fire around you. I don't know. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, Varuna sowed and reaped that. Her water form was really pretty though. And the fact that she has like cold resistance, water can't hurt, they can't use the transcendental or anything against her here. Crazy home court advantage, home field advantage. Very nice stuff. I'm here for it. Super dope. Honestly, the fact that Vishnu actually told Varuna to create an ocean was a surprise to me. How so and why? Why did it shock you? Explain. Explain. I was sure he was just trolling Ganhaver out of spite. For real? That's funny. Nah. We all know for one reason or another he's needed for the best possible outcome. So here we are. It's funny how so close could see so far. I mean, this is your moment. What good is being the best if you're the only one who knows it? Okay, let me see something real quick. Real quick. Let me see something real quick. What's my favorite panel? You know what? It's Brilith. Hey. No, it's not. It's not Brilith. Brilith does not have my favorite panel. I can't lie to you. This is demonic, but I can't support Indra. I understand the behavior, but I don't condone it. Don't condone it. I actually might have to go with the Gon Havara one with this full detailed reveal. But again, a close second and third would be those ones where he's zoomed out, blasting a bunch of beams, fighting with Agni and against Varuna. This one too, even like how he shaded, like it's tough. This is tough. Stop playing with Kurigum's paintbrush, okay? She out here making the artistry. Her pen is sick, but so was I almost said the quill. I don't know, the paintbrush, I guess. Naya, did I see your comment about Lee's? Need to know what Gon Havara did specifically to make Varuna get mad. Wait, which comment about Lee's? Sorry. Repeat that if I didn't see it. Oh, wait. Also, something we don't know, talk about enough. Lee's is literally Kubera's summoner. You think the god of earth was some... Well, wait a minute. Godnim, Itahidu, whatever, summoned him. Is she still currently his summoner? I don't know if I remember that. That's actually crazy. That's crazy. I don't think about it often if like he's been summoned and stayed summoned because of him. But didn't he die at one point and come back or something? I swear I remember that, but maybe I'm tripping. This is why I really need to reread. I need a clone. If I could just Kage Bushin and have a clone, just have it reading while I live my life, dispel the clone and get the knowledge, it'd be great. Yeah, I need to know what Gon Havara did specifically to make Varuna that mad. I also had completely forgotten about Mirha's legs, and only during this stream I realized why she's wearing the long dress now. Bug legs. A bug's life. Insect. She explained last episode the fact that he started destroying souls. Didn't he eat up the oceans she created or something like that? Shoot, I don't know. Man. But what's my favorite piece of dialogue this week? Everything Gon Havara did, everything a fish can do to make the water mad. I'm trying to think. I kind of like the explanation of the Sura realm affecting Varuna differently. That moved me. Him kind of being like, no, I'm here to save you, man. I'm here to protect you, dog. Me, help me, no way. But this is another extreme. Listen to me. At this rate, it'll be impossible to run. I don't know. That's why I'll stop her. I'd sleep comfortably on those thighs. You tripping, Naya? I don't like wugs, so good point. It's probably easier to think what he didn't do to piss her off. Yeah. There's no evidence that the summoning was ever undone. That's a good point. I can't think of any piece of evidence. Agni disbelief in Havara helping him. That was good. Wasn't Kubera the one that one god who could be in the human realm without a summoner because he was like a champion from the other world or whatever? I really don't remember. I really don't. I wish I did. I don't remember. But it would be interesting as ever since Lees was a kid or whatever, or summoned him, and even hit her with the transcendental and everything, the mental. That she's secretly been a summoner this whole time. I don't know though. I don't know if that's true. I don't remember. It's an interesting thing to think about, in my opinion. I want to play Sea of Stars. It was because he had the power to rip through dimensions. There we go. Yeah. So your favorite was Agni's disbelief for helping him? I'm not mad at that. I think I might go with the explanation of Varuna's fucking brokenness here. Like, the power gives you this cold resistance plus 8 speed and plus the 85 defense and impervious to these and that and yada yada. On the other hand, the current Varuna is the only one who created the Sea of the Suram. She treats all of water as an extension of her mind. I like that. I like that. That was cool. So he seemed to have crossed over during the cataclysm and just stayed there. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite panel will be the one of Ganhaver up close. 8.5 out of 10. So, yeah, that's how I feel. I don't know what you guys would rate it, what your favorite panel is, a piece of dialogue is. Share that with me if you care or want to. But, yeah, any comments, concerns, questions, theories, predictions? Tomorrow, I have to pick up my girl from the airport at 7:30. Would like to start the stream no later than like 3, be done by 5, and head out. But looking like it's going to be me, Bao, Sen, Glam for the King of Snakes discussion. So stay tuned for that. I haven't decided if I want to stream it or record it, but I think I'm going to stream it. I think I should stream it for you guys and just put it on YouTube right after. So yeah. I like the panel where Agni looks like a tiny little firebird. I like that one too. It's a great contrast with the blood, with everything. Then, what's there to stop Agni from going to the human realm with the summoner if he gets unsummoned and if Kubera can do it? I don't know that can Agni also just cross 2 dimensions like that willy nilly freely? I don't recall. Yeah, this little firebird one. I think you're talking about this one. I like this one a lot too. Like you can just hold on, Brilith in the way. You can just kind of see him. Phoenix Flame. Hope we don't see a repeat of whistling. Thanks to Indra. Oh, why do you pull up? What do you want from me? What more do you want from me? Brilith will cook him if he tries. Hit him with the flame. Hit him with the silent magic, ancient human brain. I need to stop. I'm not a rapper. Because Agni can't rip through dimensions, even at the start of the universe. The other gods just depended on Kubera to do it. We saw this in the Weight of Time. Yeah. So, yeah. Anywho, you guys have any final words? Any comments for me? Anything you think I missed? Good blog post, by the way. I also just needed to leave her alone, man. Stop criticizing her for stupid, dumb, unnecessary things. Like, I think she made a good choice showing Ganhavara in great detail right there, but also still hiding the main body and how things work and leave it up to her imagination. That was a good give and take and a good trade-off. Like, what was that weird thing they complained about like weeks, like a few years ago about something with the Finite and Taksaka or whatever? Like, go away. You guys are smelly. We don't like that. There is a portal right here. What if he goes through the lake portal? Yeah, we don't know how that works right now. You mean if Agni just goes to the lake of reflection? Oh, you're saying assuming he's been unsummoned or burned out her vigor or whatever, which obviously Brilith is okay. Could he just fly through the lake of reflection to the human realm? Excellent question. I have no idea. You would think if Gandhavra went from the lake of reflection to the Sura realm, you should go to Sura realm. Lake of reflection leads back there, and based on what's going on, you'd think that. Yeah. But is there some type of law, like you must be summoned or you can't? Like, I don't know. I guess Varuna would have just taken the portal then. Or would she not care? I'm not sure. Yeah, whether he can use the portal after the summoning is cancelled. I think it wouldn't work based on their dialogue, but no clue either way. Ça fait du sens. Je comprends maintenant. Alright, man. Sea of Stars, DLC is out. We lit. They beefing outside. The rappers came out to play. All sport. No real hatred. I love it. We're going to talk about it soon. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for listening. Kubera Gangy tomorrow. Hit you guys with the King of Snakes discussion. So stay tuned for that. And y'all be safe.